Hello everybody, welcome back to Subnautica with me, Flik. This episode is dedicated to Zap work. Thank you very much for your very generous support last month on Patreon. And we are going to go try and go after the next story beat of the Degasi. Degasi, I've been calling it Degasi, it's Degasi. Every time. Anywho. Wait, is it becoming night? Hey, get away from me. I really need to kill that thing. It's hanging out right outside my moon base. Moon pool, that's the one. So no, we're not doing Life Pod 12. We're doing the Degasi habitat. Let me just see where the sun is. Because we do have a bed now, so I could sleep till morning. It's bright enough. So yeah, where the Degasi habitat is actually too small to take the giant sub anyway, so we're in the right vehicle. Just gotta be a little bit careful. And also I'm still looking for something I can potentially harvest to get aerogel sacks. Actually, you know what? Maybe I have to kill something. Maybe you get it from some kind of like bladder fish. I still only really have the knife when it comes to things I can kill with, though, which isn't really super effective. I mean, whether it's night or day, down here it starts getting dark. There's what we need. Let's see here. Have I scanned these mushrooms before? Also, we set up rebreather. Yep. Medkits in case something goes wrong, batteries in case something goes wrong, and I've got a spare power cell in the... Also, something hit me at some point because I lost a little bit of health. I don't think I've tried hitting these jelly shrooms. I'll try that. Give me something. No. A spore so I can plant them. I mean, sure, why not? Just in case I need them. Maybe I should be looking at all these scan results, honestly, if it tells you can get something from them. Again, that's just like a luminous flower. Okay, gotta be careful down here, so forgive me if I'm a little bit slow. Because there's those electric snakefish. Now, honestly, we shouldn't need to deal with them if I'm hanging around the Degasi stuff, except if there's one in, like, right there. I don't really need this to go super low either. Let me just see. Is there one inside there? Yes, there is. Okay, that's annoying. And that's what we want. The Degasi habitat. However, I will not be able to do a full clear of it with one dose of oxygen. So I will have to come back to my Seamoth at some point. I wonder if going below him is the right bet. I'm trying to watch his patrol path. Does he go back into the mushroom now? Yeah, he does. Okay, now in that case, if we come over him and hide the Seamoth over like in here-ish, just nestle in here, and then we're going to wait a second, see if any of the patrolling ones will aggro us while we're standing here. Because I can get back to here relatively easily. Like that one on the left is worrying. I think it might be coming after me. Or not. Yeah, that way we're also lighting it up with our torches, which is what I need because I keep forgetting to build the actual torch. But let's make that a thing I do this time. Okay. Here we go. Oh, forgot about that. There's poisonous things here. Ow. Don't touch the poisonous things. Okay, it's ticking it like I'm losing 3 oxygen a second. Could be better, could be worse. Not gonna worry about... Oh, don't remember seeing that. Not gonna worry too much about PDAs until we're safe. Just gotta watch out for all these bloody things. I'd like to clear this floor and then we'll go back and then clear the top floor. Oh, I feel a puppy at my feet. You were sleeping so soundly, I also hear outside something nasty trying to eat me. Ultra high capacity is handy. Yeah, that's something nasty. Bigger than I thought it was, honestly. Okay, I'm going to kind of need you to not hit me through the level. Or not the level, you know what I mean, the structure, because that would be very annoying. If I'm over here, he shouldn't bother me. I wish you could deconstruct stuff here. Like, I'd deconstruct this window just so I had an easy way in and out. Okay, just going to let him finish his patrol path. Good so far, though. It's far enough away, actually. I say as he starts coming back towards me. Can I get in there? I can, but there's things in the way. Oh, hello. Don't touch the spiky things. So there's the observatory bit over there, then I think there's a second section up the far side. But you can stay out there and roar all you like, but if you hit me through the wall, I'm going to be pissed. Just so you know.
Integrating new PDA data.
Let's see. Yeah, I see you. I don't think I can scan you, unfortunately. Although I think also that fact is saving me from being hit by him, so it is actually blocking me. No, wasn't there a second... So that was one ladder, one ladder. Because I'd rather not have to come back here, so I'm trying to make sure I get everything that there is to get. There's no upper section there. I hope that's not scannable. Oh, that's something scannable out there, isn't it? Right there. Did he sod off? Yeah, I think he did sod off. Can I get out here? No. I mean, that is an entrance exit, but I can't get out of it. Oh, is there a PDA in here? Oh, there is a PDA in there. I thought that was a familiar glow.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I don't remember if I got that before.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, we're going to have to do one more run of this, and it's going to be a more dangerous one. Thermal plant I missed before. Okay, so there he is. He's doing his thing, and then he sods off back inside the mushroom. And then I have a little bit of time, but not a lot. Go back inside the mushroom, you little dick. Okay, that was a little weird, but he's in. Longest possible time before he's out. Oh, it's a moon pool fragment? Oh, stasis rifle, that's handy. Okay, that's 1 out of 2. I don't know if there's anything else. Okay, do I see anything that might give me some kind of aerogel sack? I mean, hell, killing them could be. The stasis rifle isn't damaging, incidentally. It freezes enemies, and I assume it's just so you can scan the dangerous stuff. What is that over there? Is that technology? Yeah, you do your roaring thing and then piss off. Alright, well, if I've missed anything specific here, you're going to have to tell me. But on that subject, then, I'm going to have to leave a marker here so that I know it's here. I'll leave it as I leave, though, just so I know where the entrance is as opposed to being down here already. I don't think that is technology over there. I really don't like that there's so many of these things here, though. I don't think it is. Oh, again, if I'm wrong, I can come back. But I will leave a marker here just to remind me that this is where the Degasi habitat was. So we come... Ooh, careful. Come to, like, here-ish. And we'll set this off here. Beacon name, so this is what, Degasi 250 meter base. Let's see, that'll remind me enough. Now, we've got a lot of PDAs to listen to. Didn't find any Cyclops bits though, which is very annoying. So, here we are. Let's try and listen to these in order. So, Bart Torgal's log 1.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish. But I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
I don't like Bart Torgal. But hey, so those things are called crab snakes. He talks a lot also.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, well, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Ooh, I hope the containment unit recipe wasn't down there. I think it's in their next base. Did I listen to this? I don't think I listened to this one.
Average long-range transmission delay, 8 hours. Opening last recorded transmissions.
This is an emergency distress call. Aurora is on collision course with planet 454.
Oh, Paul Torgal was the captain of the Aurora. Wait, that can't be right. That's the same voice actor, but he's the Degasi captain.
This is Altera HQ. Attached to this message, you should find the blueprints for an escape ship that we calculate will be capable of breaking orbit and getting you back to the nearest phase gate. Now, it's designed to use materials you can find in situ, but it's gonna need one hell of a power source. Now, we'll be sure to...
Aurora long-range communications relay offline.
Alright, so let's see. Paul Torgal's dilemma.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than a kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it
got a
in
radio
her
call.
head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Degasi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
Typical Scotsman thinking about money. That sounds like a sand shark getting close to us, but let's start playing pecking order.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world,
Also,
money
don't say
makes
peck,
a
it's rude.
hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Deeper?
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I've an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Alright, so they were butting heads, but they did decide to go deeper. So now do we have another even lower down icon somewhere? Yep, proposed Degasi habitat 500 meters below the surface, so obviously this is not viable to get us there. Okay, so we have ourselves a marker, so I can come back here if I missed anything of great importance that you can tell me about. When you do tell me if I did, be sure to use the name I gave it, so tell me it's the 200 meter base. Get out of here. Wow, that only did 2? That's the hull reinforcement working. Okay, well, how's my inventory space doing? It's doing okay. I guess we should go listen to the radio message in case it's something else we can do right now. How close are we to Keen's one? 1,000 meters. Yeah, we might as well go stock up first. I guess, for lack of anything better to do, we'll go after Keen's location next. Now, have I scanned all this bit? No, I have not. Although the only bits I see are things I have. Yeah, I might need specific direction to find locations where I can get the rest of the Cyclops blueprints and or the modification station. I don't want a non-functional stasis analysis device or whatever the hell that was called. And they really want to make the grav trap here, apparently. But not much else of use. And that isn't of use anyway, because I don't have any. It says it only works on small things as well, so it didn't seem particularly useful to me, because small things aren't threatening. Oh, Stalker's just carrying away some scrap. Yeah, roar at me all you want. You're a little baby fish. Oh, is this one of the bits that needed the cutter? No. Well, it looks like I haven't searched here either, because that's another grab thing. Although we're so high up, though, we're not going to get anything here that I need, I think. It'll just be, yeah, we're so close to base. Yeah, doesn't matter. A little embarrassing I missed it, though, given how close to base it is. Okay, so we have some inventory management to do. Power should still be fine. I might as well plant those again just in case I need them for something. But first...
This is Lifepod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're going to last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Ah, but do I need radiation protection
Signal
anymore?
coordinates corrupted.
Oh, god damn it.
Approximate transmission
Oh wait, we've done that one.
recorded to database.
That's the one we stumbled on by accident. So that's the one where you got the decoy launchers. Ner game. Ner. Already been there. Been there all along. I'll probably end up dumping this propulsion cannon somewhere as well, honestly. I should make a storage locker in here, in fact, which I use to store equipment I don't particularly need. So we want interior modules. Where can I put this? Oh, there was a sweet spot where it's acceptable. There we are. Gear. Okay, that's going to save some inventory. Hang on, now my inventory's messed up. That's number 1. That's number 2. That's 3. Guess we'll make that 4. Okay. I don't know if brain coral and those mushrooms go well together, but whatever. So I needed 3 and I had 1. Let's actually just grab another 3. Oh, that's what I was missing. I was missing my knife. So the dog's awake behind me and playing with something. I want to make sure I have a steady supply of these, because eventually we're going to need a lot of them. One more. Okay, good. You enjoying yourself, Sora? You're just ripping into that bed again. She does seem to be fully awake though, so this might be the last one I can record in this session. I'll see how brave I'm feeling. What we could do is sleep till morning as well, but let's finish crafting. So, it was salt deposits I needed, I remember. How many salt deposits do we have? 1. Well, I kind of forgot to pick up more. That's on me. Yeah, so we make ourselves some hydrochloric acid. And that plus gold, we can make whatever that other thing is called. Which does serve a lot of uses, but I don't think actually serves us any uses yet. Polyethylene. Or polyanaethylene, I'm not quite sure what that said. Polyaniline, or aniline. Which is used for a bunch of modifications, I believe. But we can't do any of those because we don't have the modification station. Oh, thermal blade, yeah. I'm not seeing it there. That's other stuff. Vehicle upgrades, maybe? Yeah, it's needed for prawn suit stuff. Engine efficiency module. That's just for... Actually, that might be... Oh, Seamoth and prawn. Might need that for the prawn, so I'm glad we have it to make it now. And we can make... Oh, Seamoth perimeter defense system. If I make a wiring kit. Generates a localized electric field designed to ward off aggressive fauna. That might make it easier to explore mushroom towns. Alright, wiring kit is 2 silver ore. 2 silver ore. So never mind, we can do something with it that's actually useful right now. Then we want to go to the mod station. Yeah, let's do that. And that will take up our last mod slot for now. Alright, so it'll scare off localized stuff. I don't know how big a thing it's going to scare off. Like, will it scare off reapers, for instance? Don't know. Will it scare off those cave snakes? Hopefully. Because that'll make it a hell of a lot easier to explore those caves. Because I've never fully explored any of them, honestly. Okay. Let's dump these mushrooms in here. Because I need more salt. We're using that layer. We can't use that yet because we don't have a Cyclops. Yet. Yeah, I've got tons of... I'm not actually using that much power, honestly. I do remember having like 700 power in my other save file. I think I had one more solar panel than I do in this file or something. When we slip to morning. I guess before I end, I can quickly go nab some salt somewhere. Over towards the Aurora would actually have some. Maybe I should take... I was going to not bother taking the Seamoth, but... Actually, maybe we can scan for it. That'll use up some power. Actually, what about the other mods for this thing? We've got the HUD chip, we've got the room upgrade. Which one do we not have? Range and speed. Wait, I didn't have... Oh wait, no, I did make that, but it's installed in me. That's right. Yeah, we've done everything we can here. So we can search for... Oh, we can search for reefbacks? Now that's interesting, because why would I want to find reefbacks? I've never really done anything with them. Maybe there's something I can do with them. Well, first of all, we're going to scan for salt. There we go. It's already found some. Somewhere. There. Yeah, before we finish here, then I'll read the page on the reefbacks, see what it says about them. I mean, I think like 4 or 5 would be more than enough. So that's 2. Three. 4. Can you do me a 5? Oh, all of a sudden there's a bunch behind me. I kind of wish it said distance from me when you got the HUD upgrade as well. That's a small thing, really. Okay, that'll do. Although it's right here, so why not? That'll do. And it's just like stealing from stalkers. I feel it's a very lax security thing that I can just climb to get into my base from there. I won't store it in here, I'll store it where it was. Let's just break down some of that for Titanite as well. Oops. So I know we can make more of that polyethylene right now, but until I know I need it for something. Oh, that's why I shouldn't have come in that way. I need to turn the scanner off or I will run out of power. Okay, let's read the reefback data and see if we can work out if there's anything up with them I've missed. Let's get rid of that for now. It's fauna, not flora we want. Herbivores large, I assume? No. Leviathan? Ah, there we are. Vast life form excess of 30 meters long and has been designated Leviathan glass. Fortunately, it feeds exclusively on plankton, so it's not threatening. It's got a chitinous shell. Most of life form's topside and some of its underside is protected by a thick, layered exoskeleton. Suggests an evolutionary path quite different from organisms on the planet, most of which are vertebrate in nature. Okay. Enzyme pods. Similar in appearance to the algae glands of the gastropod, these organs on the reefback underside serve some unknown purpose in its digestive system and are capable of expelling small quantities of stomach enzymes into the surrounding waters. Is that a hint for what I should gather? Local microcosm. An array of different barnacle and plant species grow on the reefback shell, thrusting their roots into the ancient scars, taking advantage of their ability to avoid predation. Okay. Life cycles. Well, that doesn't matter. Assessment. Harbours plants, small fish, and metal-rich barnacles? Okay, maybe I haven't been paying enough attention to the reefbacks. Also, I should probably maybe like read through all this, but not on camera. Let's mark the nearest reefbacks and just go have a little conversation with one of them. See what we can find. See what I can cut off them, if anything. So that'll be the nearest one that it found. Sora, are you eating a label? Hang on a minute. Puppy things. What is that? a label off of something. Where did you get that? You got it off of that wire. Hey, no. You don't touch electrical wires, dog. That was covered for a reason. Yeah, you're wide awake, so I will need to wrap this up shortly. Maya has a thing for taking labels off of things as well. I guess Sora has an excuse though. She could always grow out of it. Will she? My bet would be not. Oh, there's the nearest reef back right there. Okay, so I'm sorry, but I'm going to cut you a little bit after I look around you. I mean, coral shell, that's just a box. What is that? Rouge cradle. Bright yellow core of this plant is protected to ward off herbivores. They do have plants that maybe you can find deeper down normally. Composed of a complex series of regression rings connected by tendrils. There's a basic poison mushroom. Oh, that's aggressive. Yeah, met them before. Break barnacle. Oh, I got copper ore out of the barnacle. Why is that one a different colour? Okay, well that's another way to get ore. Now what about those sacks? Yeah, what about these things? Can I touch these things? Maybe I need the thermal knife upgrade. Sorry, big guy. I was just, you know, testing stuff. Also, I'm about to run out of oxygen. Well, let's quickly go to these other two, or whichever one is closer. We'll see how it varies what's on its back. So the dog kind of got upset that I took away her label. Now she's sulking and maybe even falling asleep again. So I might have time for one more after this. We'll see. Don't mind me, reef back. Just here to scan your dailies. Furrowed papyrus? See, I don't know what any of these things do. I suspect that most of them are just to make your bases look pretty. Oh, there's more aggressive ones here, so be careful. Oh, the dog is sulking. Seems to consistently give copper ore. Yeah. So they were a source of consistent copper ore all along and I didn't know it. Huh. Yeah, it's 100% consistency with copper ore. But that seems to be it. Unless reefbacks in like further locations have rarer stuff. I'm not sure. Definitely scanned a few things I've missed. I guess off camera before I stop, because I do feel I probably may not have time for another one. We'll see. She does seem to be sleeping, or you know, laying in a position where she might fall asleep, so we'll see. But I'll give her a chance to see if she wakes up again by spending some time off camera, maybe reading through my notes and seeing what I can find. See if anything gives me a hint, rather than waiting for comments to tell me. Keep calm. Forgot to turn off the scanner. You're not keeping calm. Although honestly, it didn't eat into my power much at all. You can actually scan for wrecks with the scanner as well, so that might be a good way to find relatively close by ones if they needed the laser cutter and I forgot. Although I don't think my scanner in this location is going to have enough range. Anywho, rare ore. Does copper count as rare? Not particularly. But I don't have room for anything else. Let's take out some titanite. Because copper is rarer. Alright. Yeah, so I'll read a little bit off camera. Might have time for another one in this session. We'll see. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Ta-da for now.